Hey guys, welcome back. And for those who have been with me as far as being a subscriber to me, I wanted to take time to thank you all. Truly, it means so much to me to have you guys be here with me through all of my runs of Dissidia Opera Omnia. I definitely cannot thank you guys enough for everything that you guys have done. By watching me, hitting the like button, actually taking the time to actually fully watch my runs, and just be around overall, just hang out with me. But today's video is going to be a little bit different. As a content creator, I definitely wanted to talk about a couple of things, and first and foremost, I wanted to talk about something that was very near and dear to me. So I'm fairly certain this video is probably going to have a little bit of some type of blowback, and I'm probably going to have some issues with the YouTube right shortly after this, but I definitely wanted to have my voice be heard in this situation, and I definitely wanted to talk about something that really needs to be said. But as a content creator, I definitely want to use my post about trying to get this point across towards everybody, and anybody who supports me. I really want you all to know what I stand for, and maybe this video would help clarify that. I'm a simple man. Once it comes down to me, I don't ask for a lot, and I feel like the things I do get, I'm very blessed to have those things. But the things I don't have, that's okay, because I know that within time, whatever I need, I'll be able to work towards, and I'll be able to really put in the effort and energy needed to get to where I want to go in my life and find a path that is specifically made for me. Everybody's path is going to be different, but I definitely don't mind having friends walk alongside me and enjoy this path with me. We may all we may all go down a path and turn a different way from each other at the end, but we're all connected to each other at the end of it, at the end of the day, because I will never forget the people who have helped me and who has helped me get this far. Being a man of color in this world has taught me so much that while being myself, I have to really be able to be careful with my words, and I have to be more dignified with how I approach things. I cannot approach things in a negative fashion, but I also have to be more realistic too. And the thing I really want to talk about is the senselessness that I have seen over time in my years of my life, and the things that I want to strive to be better for, to be better at, to be better with, to be able to say that I'm the best person that I can be and be proud of that. I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and being here in Georgia has been a very interesting time to me. I have met plenty of friends, I have met plenty of people. I have really wanted to definitely make my dreams come true here. And in the process of being here, I have seen some injustices. I have seen some very mean things here, and in some of those times, those mean things were directed at me. I have never been one to run away from a fight, but I'm definitely not one to start one either. In the process of it, there has to be a way for me to understand what's going on around me in the exact same way it's going around everybody else. Everybody else has a different approach to things, and everybody else has their own stories. But I don't want this to be a long rant. I want this to be a video of purpose, and I want this to be, again, a video of letting everybody know who I am and what I stand for. We recently had a mass incident here that, for me, is probably the thing that wants the incident that has broken my silence. And don't get me wrong, There has been multitudes of injustices around the world, and it's not just here in America. We're talking about like a multitude of injustices around the world. And I really think, for me personally, I really wanted to talk about the importance of finding and saying what's on your mind while respecting the person next to you, while also doing that too. I'm not saying that everybody needs to be kumbaya, sing together, like we all hold hands, we're all going to be best friends forever, but I do think that we should all find some type of commonality between each other, some type of rationality between each other, some type of understanding between each other. Because while we struggle with our own things, our own internal fights, our own internal emotions, we have to realize that no matter how bad our day gets, no matter how bad life gets, we are not alone in life. We are not alone while we are here, because while we are here, we have so many things to look forward to. And it may not seem like much, but it is something, because where you or where I have felt like I wanted to break and I wanted to stop and I wanted to give up, there has been somebody else who has pulled me from those moments, who have pulled me from those emotions, who have pulled me and pushed me further than what I thought I was actually going to be. Because right now, talking to you guys in this fashion, I was scared as all hell to actually have this conversation. But you know what? Fear has never gotten me anywhere. And it took a while for me to finally say, I want to use the voice that many have said to me that I have a good voice. And I cannot thank those people enough for helping me find the courage to actually stand up and say what I'm about to say. Common sense is no longer common anymore, and I really think that we should really take time to find the commonalities between us, to find the peaceful approach within us, to be able to say what's on our minds, but also be able to express that it's okay for others around us to do the same. Everybody has a voice here, everybody has a purpose here, everybody has a meaning here. And for some people, they have not found that yet, and that is okay. They will come to their own in time. And I'm a firm believer in that. Hell, even mine, I've come to terms with maybe being a content creator is something that I'm good at. Maybe my speaking capabilities is something I'm good at. Maybe my ability to think outside of just what my own concerns are is something I'm good at. But I'm not reading this from a script. I'm trying to speak from my heart, and my heart is heavy. And my heart is very torn, because the mass event that happened here should have never happened. Even if somebody's having a bad day, they should have talked about this. They should have, maybe they couldn't speak to somebody about it. Maybe they feel like they were let down, or maybe they felt like they were alone. But in the grand scheme of all of this, nobody has the right to take the life of somebody else. Nobody has that right. No matter who you are, no matter if you come from a family of money or a family of nothing, like at the end of the day, we are still people, and we are all born the exact same way. We all walk the exact same way. We all bleed the exact same way. We have to be able to see this, understand this, and move forward with this. We are humanity. All of us. We cannot stand different from each other. We may look different from each other, but we all stand the same. Some people have it harder to stand up. And I simply ask this. If you're a follower of my content, help the person next to you. Because if I can help somebody, I will. Like if somebody were down and out, I would help them. I have given a lot to help the people that are next to me when I can. I'm not trying to sit here and say I'm a saint, because I'm far from it. But I can definitely sit here and say that I can find some type of commonality, and I will take time to find something to to make me connect to the other half, even if that other half has wronged me. I will not let past transgressions rule my life. Cannot let that be the case, will not let that be the case. There are people who are angry, I get that. There are people who feel sad and alone, I can understand that. But please understand that whatever you are feeling, I guarantee you there's somebody else feeling the exact same way that you are. The exact same way I'm feeling now. I'm fairly certain 100% that there's somebody else who is probably just as more heartbroken about the situation as much as I am. And I guarantee you there are loved ones and that there are people who have lost someone because somebody else took it upon themselves because they were having a bad day. That's not okay. That's not right. That's not fair. That is definitely not just. And the thing I want to stand for, and the thing that I really believe in, I really want to believe, and I definitely 100% believe, that we can find a way for us to be able to at least find common ground. People have said common sense is no longer common. Let us prove that different through actions and by deeds, by what we do. We should never, ever, ever feel like we have to take somebody else's life. And I'm not saying be a pacifist, but I'm definitely saying you can definitely protect your own, but don't go out when nobody's hurting you, nobody's threatening you, nobody's doing anything else to you. You may feel like you're threatened, but take time, breathe. Because it only takes 1 second for you to come back from a mistake. It only takes one step for you to back up and for you to take a bigger look at the bigger picture before you end up doing something that ultimately causes absolute chaos for somebody else. I cannot understand why people feel like it's okay to do something like that, but as a man of, not even as a man of color, as a human being who has seen other people suffer, I don't mind taking the time out to help somebody else next to me. And I can promise you, I have been in situations where the grass was my grass when I was growing up was definitely not green. I can guarantee it was definitely ash. But being here in this moment, in my genuine feelings of everything, I really want us to be able to grow together. Not separate, not diverse, not of different color, not of different beliefs, not of different religions, but us as humanity, just standing as we are. We have to do something. And I'm tired of seeing unnecessary death. I'm tired of seeing unnecessary issues. I'm tired of seeing unnecessary evil. And no evil should be necessary, don't get me wrong, but there has to be a better way than this. There has to be. It truly makes me sad that I have to sit here and have this conversation. But I really, really want people to understand that we have to do something. And by something, I mean be able to come together and actually say what's on our minds, but again, respecting the other person that we speak to. You don't have to like me. We don't have to like each other. We definitely don't have to. We don't have to be the best of friends, but we can definitely come together to understand that, hey, you have your views, I have mine. It is okay. And it's not just us. It's just around. It's the world in general, humanity in itself. Because no matter how hard we try, nobody can get through life alone. No one can. There has always been somebody helping you, always somebody looking out for you, always somebody putting their hand out when you least expected to help you. my entire life, my entire being on this earth, I've never once thought that it would ever come to this, but it has. And I know that we all have it hard, but not like this. Nobody should ever have to suffer like that. I want to thank everybody for taking time to hang out with me. Thank you all very much. I cannot thank you guys enough. I look forward to making the next Infinity run, and I look forward to moving forward with everybody. I just want the only thing I want in life is to have a better tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised. And as a very wise woman who raised me has shown me that no matter how bad someone hurts you, it is people can change, and with a little bit of work and with a little bit of effort, everybody can move forward. It take time. It will definitely take time, but the things that she has shown me, the love that she has given me, the lessons, the life lessons that she has given me, I want to give that back. And I definitely want to help that or teach that to the next generation or the next person that I come across who ever feels like they are alone. Because I'm here. I can't help everybody, but I'll help the people that I can. And I feel like that's more than enough for me. Thanks, guys. And I'll see you in the next one.